A new award for you this year, which has been created in the memory of the great Phil Scarlett, who was involved at the beginning of these awards, and a well-known personality, I suppose, is one way of calling Phil, in the area for many, many years. Sadly, of course, no longer with us. I would like to invite, though, Pete Williams from the Punch Bowl, close friend of Phil's, to join us on stage to just say a few words, if you would.
Good evening, everybody. I'm here representing the sponsor of the Phil Scarlett Award, who's actually remaining anonymous. It gives me so much pleasure presenting this award, as I considered Phil to be my best friend. I don't know if he had a best friend, but I do know countless others who also considered him their best friend. And at the top of the list should be the town of Spalding. Arriving out of the blue some 10 years ago, Phil went on to be instrumental in the birth of Spalding Chamber of Commerce. Also the new Johnson Hospital as a board member, and he was a key driver in so many local charities. In fact, these awards here tonight are one of his babies. More than anything, Phil wanted to keep Spalding on the map and give it as high a profile as possible. Phil Scarlett was a gent, and I miss him. I believe Spalding misses him as well, and that is why it gives me great pleasure keeping his name alive on this award.
So, this is the first Phil Scarlett Memorial Award. Phil was a strong advocate of promoting and developing the local community and showed passion for what he believed in, evident through the success of his meaningful work. Through his role as one of the original creators of the Chamber Arena and then as president, Phil has been associated with Lincolnshire Chamber for over 9 years and played a key role in developing local initiatives for the Spalding community. This included leading and supporting the South Holland Business Award for Inception back in 2012. He's sadly missed by many, and this will ensure his legacy continues. The judges have discussed this at great length, and they felt that it was not only one but two people that were deserving of the award tonight. And those people don't know who they are yet. The recipient of the award is actually a married couple. The husband has been involved in numerous projects in the local area over a great number of years and has volunteered his services in a number of capacities where he feels he can be of assistance. More clues? Some of which include his involvement in the organisation of the Spalding Tulip Parade for many years. He's Deputy President of the Spalding Area Chamber of Commerce, sits on the Greater Lincolnshire Local Enterprise Partnership Visitor Economy Board, member of the Wash Fens Committee, a parish councillor of Old Leek, to name but a few, and he's also Chief Executive of Springfield's Horticultural Society. His wife, on the other hand, has been the events and conference manager here at Springfields for many years. She's ultimately responsible for all the events that take place in the centre and often ropes in her husband to assist where she can. Some have suggested that she loves his company that much, but others have suggested that he hasn't yet mastered the microwave and can't cope with her when she's not at home. We are, of course, referring to Susan and David Norton. And we'll explain more in a moment. Susan is not able to with us this evening to accept the joint award, but I'm sure that Phil would have been delighted with the judge's choice for a joint recipient of this inaugural award. And I'm going to ask David, when he's had his photograph taken, to just explain why Susan's not here. She's not looking after the microwave at home for you then?
If she is, it'd be a surprise. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a surprise.
You didn't know anything about this, did you?
Absolutely not. I had a number of other ideas who may well be winners, but it certainly wasn't me.
Okay.
It certainly wasn't Susan, who unfortunately can't be here because I don't know if she'd been drinking earlier on, but over the weekend she fell upstairs and broke her hand in the thing on the banisters, and so she's now in plaster with a And so she wasn't here tonight to bang on the table and say, why aren't the glasses polished and so on and so forth.
The glasses look like...
But hopefully it went down well without her. I'll pass on hopefully a good message for her.
Will you send her our love?
I certainly will indeed, yes.
What's it been like being involved? Because some might call you Mr. Spalding.
When I came here, I think we drove past through Spalding and we saw the parade for the first time. We didn't live here at the time. We just saw things happening. I never thought that I would be involved with it. I think as far as the town is concerned, it was a great promotional activity. It involved the community a lot, as well as the local growers. It's still significant in most people's memories. And I think if you go around, wherever people go and they mention it from Spalding, then they will relate to the flower parade. As far as this evening's award in Phil's memory, I supported and I hope worked with Phil as his vice president for a number of years. We were close friends, and I certainly felt that his passion for the town was surpassed by no one else. I think he was significantly influential in making us have the association that we have with each other this evening and in other organisations within the town. And you know, if Anna was here, which is his wife, unfortunately can't be here tonight, I'm sure she would be thinking in his memory and thinking that he was Mr. Spalding, as Pete said.
Lovely to see you. Well done. David Norton and Susan, joint winners of the inaugural Phil Scarlett Memorial Award. I think one of the early occasions I remember meeting David was when he was dressed as an elf on one of the floats in the Spalding Flower Parade. It was a sight that still sticks in my mind for some strange reason.